Welcome back everybody to the Sports Oven. And yes, United, Man United. We're the boys in red and we're on our way to Wembley. Wembley, Wembley. We're the famous Man United and we're going to Wembley. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. Remember, if you're new to the channel, like, share, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. No, I didn't get to do a video on the Norwich game with a preview or review. However, the less said about that performance, the better. Given that I know the changes pretty much stopped our fluidity and all of that. So, but I did expect a better performance. They left it late to win, but end of the day, sometimes good teams win bad games. And fact of the matter is, we have a semi-final to look to. So all the best to my team. So let's go into this game now. This will be a preview of Brighton versus Manchester United. Alright guys, so let's get right into it. Both teams are in good form. Brighton impressively beat Arsenal 2-1 and also a credible draw against Leicester, which they actually should have won because they missed a penalty, Nill, while Manchester United drew against Tottenham, should have won that match. Pretty much dismantled Sheffield United and grounded out a win against Norwich in the FA Cup. So both teams are a full bill of health, really. Lamptey should be back as well. Manchester United have Pogba, Marcus Rashford back. They should be back in the starting 11. And Bruno, Fernandes, Martial, Mason Greenwood all picked up where they left off. So let's get into the nitty-gritty then as to how we can beat them. First things first, Brighton are no longer a direct football team. Under Graham Potter, they've changed their style. They're more of a pressing team and a passing team. So they aren't very one-dimensional anymore. They also have changed their formation a number of times throughout the course of the season, depending on who they're playing. When they're playing teams who have high possession, which Manchester United would fall under right now, what they do is revert to a 4-4-2, where they have banks of four and then the strikers obviously with pace like Mbappe pressing. Obviously their centre backs, Lewis Dunk et al., they are quite adept at coming out of defense as well. So that is something we have to look. So what I'm thinking they will try to do to us is try to hit us on the counter attack, keep their shape and press the hell out of us. Obviously that means we need players who are press resistant and are able to move the ball quickly. Now, with that being said, let us segue straight into what I think our starting 11 should be, given that rotation needs to go on as well. So for the back five, obviously the game in net. Left wing or left back, I'd actually start with Brandon Williams, give Shaw a rest. He's playing pretty well, but he needs a bit of rest, I think. Aaron Wan-Bissaka comes back in at right back. He was rested for the Norwich game. And then the centre back pairing is obviously Maguire and Lindelof, who are forming a very good partnership. So that leaves the defense. Now in midfield is where I'm shaking it up a little bit as well. I think Bruno Fernandes needs to be given a rest. So who I'd start is Fred and Matic for the balance. Fred will give that energy. He has good passing, as you can see before the COVID lockdown. He has that hustling mentality where he'll disrupt everybody on the field, meaning the opposition obviously. And then I put Pogba, since he was rested, a bit further forward instead of Bruno Fernandes, just to give Fernandes, I said, a refresher, just to freshen him up. And that also means we have him on the bench that can bring him in. So I know some person might say, no, we should just play him or whatever, but I think he needs a rest based on what you saw in the Norwich match. Even though he was pretty good, obviously he looked like he was a bit drained. So that's obviously the front three now pick themselves. Rashford left, Martial through the middle, and Greenwood. Greenwood, why? Because Brighton will give us the ball, even though they are more of a stylistically fitting team now, meaning they play football from the back, etc. I don't see them doing this against Man United, given that they know that we are devastating on the break and usually we have more of the ball anyways. So that's what I think the starting lineup should be. Please guys, let me know what you think. Do you agree with my starting lineup? What does your starting lineup look like? I mean, the only good thing we can say now is that we have a selection headache. So we have choices. I mean, the choices never look so good when we played Norwich, but that's to be expected. There were 8 changes in that game. I mean, every game right now is a must-win game. We're 6 points behind Leicester, 5 points behind Chelsea. I do expect us to get the top 4 as I stated earlier before. And I mean, Leicester are pretty much in free fall and they do have a lot of harder games coming. Even though persons are saying Man United have an easier running, you never take anything for granted in the Premier League. So you have to work for every win. Now, with Chelsea also having a number of games, I do expect us to make the top 4. But we have to win our games. Now, we can't look too far ahead of ourselves. We have to take things a step at a time, a game at a time. And right in front of us now is Brighton. We can't take them lightly because they've been pretty much kind of a bogey team for us more recently. They beat us twice under Mourinho, if I remember correctly. So you know we have to be on our P's and Q's and go into this game as serious as possible. Also guys, please look out for my top 4 race video. It will be pretty much do a quick breakdown of the games that each of our rivals and ourselves have and how I predict that they will go. Please look out for that one. Also, thanks for tuning into the video. Please remember, drop a like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a goddamn video. This is Steve Dennis from the Sports Oven signing off. Peace.